Welcome to the Customer Experience presentation. In this module, we will learn how to create a positive customer experience by defining key terms, discuss empathy, rapport, tone, positive word choices, and how to prevent calls from escalating. Isn't it frustrating when it seems impossible to satisfy a customer? Connecting with the customer builds positive experiences, not only for the customer, but for you as well. The connection creates a positive experience which will help reduce or remove any tension from the conversation and set the stage for clear communication, allowing you to focus on the issue and how to resolve it, which will leave the customer amazed by your expertise. What is customer experience? It's how a person feels about the entirety of interactions they have with a company and its products. The overall customer experience we provide will portray what it's like to do business with our company, and those experiences can be shared among friends and relatives. What experiences have you encountered? So where do we begin? Empathy is when we listen to understand, not to say something back in return. This should not be confused with sympathy, which relays feelings of pity and sorrow. Empathy provides an understanding of the issue and some space to breathe so that the both of you can discuss the things that are upsetting them. Then, possibly provide options to resolve the issue, making the customer feel better, and leaves you feeling successful and accomplished. Try using the following phrases to display empathy, such as, "I cannot imagine how upsetting this may be." "I assure you, I will have this resolved." "I understand how inconvenient it is to resubmit information." When we put ourselves in the shoes of the other person, we gain a sense of understanding from where they are coming. We have the ability to imagine what it would feel like if we were in that situation, allowing us to identify with how others feel. This is why we would rather speak to a live representative than an automated system. If our customers don't trust us, it can make our job more difficult. Building rapport can help bridge that gap. Rapport is defined as a harmonious relationship in which the people concerned understand each other's feelings and communicate well. Rapport building is an integral part of the communication process. Lack or absence of rapport can greatly affect the outcome of any conversation. Rapport building is as simple as calling the customer by their name throughout the call, asking how their day is going, or finding common ground such as the weather. Building rapport with customers makes the conversation comfortable for everyone, allowing each other to speak freely. Our method of communication is through the phone. This is why our tone plays such a large role in conveying a genuine sense of assistance and accountability. Studies show that even a subtle change in pitch could dramatically impact the outcome of a conversation. Speak with a smile and create inflections in your voice to avoid sounding robotic. Speak at a nice leveled volume. Shouting through the phone is never acceptable, but speaking too softly can also cause frustration to the customer because they may not be able to hear you. Match the pace of the caller to avoid them from feeling rushed or aggravated. We want to demonstrate a willingness to assist each person based on their individual needs. The words we use in our delivery can make the customer lose faith in us handling their situation. Avoid using phrases like, "You didn't," which implies the customer is being blamed for not doing something they were supposed to. For example, never blame a customer by saying, "You didn't turn in a proof of residence." Instead, state the facts such as, "I do not see the proof of residence in the packet. Was it submitted all together?" Don't tell a customer what you can't do or what you don't know. Let them know what you are able to do Advise what you will do to get the information, or educate them on the topic. Incorporate positive words that give power to your delivery, which have an impact on the customer that makes them understand that we are taking their best interest into account. There are 2 steps to avoid most escalated calls. Begin by allowing your customer to speak and vent their frustrations. People need to be heard. Cutting someone off or telling them to calm down only causes more frustration. Once the customer has gotten the topic off their chest, it will be easier to communicate with them logically. While the customer is expressing their issue, you may uncover beneficial information or have the opportunity to take notes. Keep in mind that complaints should not be taken personally, as the customer is upset at the issue. Once our customer has expressed themselves, the next step is to take responsibility. Blaming others makes the customer feel you have no control over the situation and will ask to speak to someone who holds the power to make a change. When we take charge, apologize for the issue, and advise how we will rectify the situation, we take responsibility as if we were the supervisor. That is what the customer wants to hear. Don't blame the system or policy. The customer doesn't need to know about what goes on behind the scenes. Instead, let the customer know you are still working on the issue and need a little more time. Avoid using company jargon such as booked, early out, or STIPs. These terms should be kept internal because the customer may not know what you are speaking of. This will only raise questions or an objection from the customer. Stop trying to win arguments and seek win-win solutions. Now that you have the tools to deliver a positive customer experience, give it a try on your next call and see what a difference it makes communicating with customers. Remember to empathize, listen intently, and respect others, and they will show the same courteousness.